You want to show off the visuals that you want to sell. So if you really want to sell like these big intrigue style centerpieces that just drip with flowers, like I want to sell every week, if that's what you want to do, that's what you need to show off. You need to be showing on your feed the real things that you want to sell. So you cannot complain that, oh my gosh, I never get clients that want this kind of stuff if you're never showing it. Now, that doesn't mean that's the only thing that clients are going to ask for, because if you follow my feed, I very rarely will show lots of greenery and lots of organic, earthy elements. Not that I don't love them, it's just not the vibe that I share. But in 2018, every single one of the weddings that Intrigue did were loaded with greenery. So they were wonderful. They were luxury events. They were beautiful, but they were definitely a different look than what it is I show. So you can be showing what you want to sell, but keep in mind that it's really a vibe, it's an energy that you're giving with these images. So it does not mean that that person is going to buy that exact thing, but it's going to allow you, by showing those luxury high-end elements, it's going to allow you to attract that right client. I've also had a number of people say, well, I don't want to show too much luxury high-end images because then my clients will think they can't afford me. Well, I got news for you. Pretty much everyone will think they can't afford you anyway when you're showing pretty things. So don't even worry about that. And it is good to filter off. So even though I believe everyone thinks they can't afford a wedding florist when they're seeing the images on social, there is that weeding out that some people just aren't going to call because they really are only going to spend $400, $600, maybe $1,000 on wedding flowers. And we all know to create these high-end looks, you do need more than that. So don't be too stressed about people not calling you because you're showing high-end. You will get more calls when you're showing those beautiful, well-polished images. And if you don't have those images in your portfolio, get yourself to a workshop, to a class that's going to allow you to use those images. I've seen some amazing images coming out of the Mayesh Star workshops over the years. In fact, I was just looking at your schedule, and I think I need to come to Nashville with you.
That'd be awesome. Come on.
Natalie, our creative director, is in Nashville as well. And I'm like, oh, field trip, we'll go visit. There's some beautiful, beautiful images, and being able to build your portfolio is so important. And honestly, on an investment side, it's usually more beneficial to attend a workshop where you have hundreds or even thousands of flowers that you can play with and photograph and interact with, as opposed to trying to buy those all and figure out how to do it at home.
Yeah. And just to talk about the workshops, I know you guys do it the same way, but we bring the best of the best to our workshops, and we have an amazing photographer that we work with, and you get a whole portfolio of your work. You'll get whatever large installation is done, and I love that idea of being able, instead of doing a kind of styled type of shoot where you're investing a lot in that and it's just for the pictures, really investing in the education to do that. I think that's a wonderful tip. I didn't even really think about that.
I first noticed it when we were on this tour last year, and I started seeing people that were signing up for not one or two, but 3 tour stops. 4, I think one person came to 5 different tour stops.
Wow. Yeah.
And I had to ask after the 3rd time this designer came. I said, well, what is this bringing you back? Because I am teaching the same things in every single state, which is a different color palette. And she said to me, she's like, Sarah, she said, it makes more sense for me to come here multiple times. You're going to show me how to do it and make it look right. You have the photographers on hand, and I'm building my portfolio. She was a 3rd-year florist, I believe, that she just didn't have the portfolio she wanted yet, and this helped her to build her portfolio. And I thought,